Hello. Have you ever heard of choice paralysis? It's when you get overwhelmed by choices and end up not being able to choose anything. Now, imagine entering the Apple Store for the first time. There's iPhone 11, and then there are the versions of it, like the Pro and the Pro Max. And this goes up to the latest iPhone 17, right? And this is just a hypothetical example. For someone who just wants to buy a new phone, that's roughly 21 options of phone to call someone. Now, of course, there are other attributes that factor into this decision making. But for a layman who simply wants to use a phone to contact another person on the other side of the world, that is a lot of choices. For this person, this abundance of choice will cause choice paralysis. Now, if you were to listen to Mr. Barry Schwartz, he'd say choices do not make us more freer, they make us more paralyzed. Meaning that while some choice is good, more and abundance of it, however, can lead to less satisfaction with our eventual choice or decision making. Maybe I should have gone for the latest model, or maybe the cheaper model works just the same but with better technology, but I couldn't care for the technology, so I could have just saved the money, etc. This gets us this gets us into a rather modern term for this particular feeling: FOMO, fear of missing out. And no, unlike the general notion of this term, it does not always associate with not going to a certain party or missing out on the latest web series because your subscription ran out, but also in such contexts. This FOMO is not just from the choice paralysis, but also is coming from the context of choosing the wrong version of our lives with every single choice we make, like swiping on a dating app or choosing a photo to post on our stories on Instagram. Now sit back and count the number of times you've bought something off of Amazon or TikTok shop or just from Instagram just because it's trendy. Well, I'm guilty of it and I blame Pinterest. And when we get tired of this paralysis, we make the worst bargain of it all. We outsource our choices and decision making to algorithms. Coming to Amazon, Netflix, and every single streaming platform, including Spotify, they present themselves as the solution for this paradox and the choice paralysis itself, with made for you, recommended for you pages, and you might also like curations. And they end up making the choice for you while giving off the illusion that you are the decision maker. Imagine me telling you out of the millions of the books that you can access in a library, only these five books are the ones that you will like. Does that not make you feel like you will ultimately miss out on finding a new genre of book that you might end up loving, or a genre that you do have a liking for but have not explored that well? Ultimately, we end up choosing not what we like, but choosing against the invisible standard of what is the best possible option. And that, if you ask me, is a bit scary. So the algorithms making a choice for you is clearly not an option. Then what is? Remember, even a sonnet has 14 lines and a canvas has a frame. Creativity never comes from abundance of the resource, it comes from limitations of it. So, defining boundaries of your own resources might just do the trick. A bit of rebellion against the algorithm, against the norm, against the little habits, against your own choices. Instead of entirely eliminating the self help books or letting social media curate a list of books that you must read, maybe just go to a bookstore and just sit for half an hour, pick a book, and read. And let yourself make the decision for you. The choice is yours. Until next time.